I'm going to attach a link to a Jihad Watch article. And this was dated October 13th by Robert Spencer. Iran threatens war in Gulf of Mexico. Suicide attacks against U.S. ships. Quote, I declare now that if the enemy wants to spark a war against Iran, we will chase them even to the Gulf of Mexico, and we will do it. They have tested us once, and if necessary, there are people who will blow up themselves with ammunition to destroy U.S. warships. End of quote. It goes on to say, good thing Obama signed that nuke deal. Imagine how belligerent the Iranians would be if he hadn't brought peace in our time. You'll see a picture of Deputy Commander IRGC, and again he says he will chase U.S. troops to the Gulf of Mexico in case of attack. And this was on Fars News Agency, posted October the 12th, 2015. Quote, Tehran Lieutenant Commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy General Elriza Tengziri warned the enemies against any aggressive move. What kind of enemies? I thought we just signed the peace deal with them. And said the IRGC force will chase the U.S. troops even to the Gulf of Mexico if they ever make a mistake and take a hostile move against Iran. Quote, I declare now that if the enemy wants to spark a war against Iran, we will chase them even to the Gulf of Mexico, and we will do it, Tengziri told FNA on Monday. He downplayed enemy's war rhetoric against Iran. He said, they have tested us once, and if necessary, there are people who will blow themselves up with ammunition to destroy the U.S. warships. Tengziri referred to the IRGC's detention of 4 U.S. military men and 2 Kuwaitis in the Persian Gulf almost 13 years ago, sailing on 2 boats equipped with different state-of-the-art weapons, who intended to cross Avant River in southern Iraq. He said, quote, the footage and their equipment seized by Iran still exists, but we didn't publicize it for security reasons. He said when the American forces found out that IRGC forces were approaching them, they surrendered without any resistance, adding that they were under the detention for 4 days. Tengziri also referred to the IRGC's high-tech weapons and equipment and said they include vessels, missiles, rocket launchers, and some more weapons. It's really important to recognize that without this peace deal that was brokered by, and the Secretary of State, the months that look alike, things could be a whole lot worse. Brigadier General Hijazi pointed to Iran's self-sufficiency in the missile technology and said today, all surface-to-surface missiles are fully built in Iran from idea to finished product. Different communications and wireless systems are also made inside the country, and we do not need to buy radar systems from abroad. The U.S. is obedient and passive in the Persian Gulf, and we impose our sovereignty right in the Persian Gulf very powerfully, he added. I think I read somewhere where we just pulled back one of our aircraft carriers. It ends by saying his comments came after the senior Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps commander also announced in May that IRGC Navy drones and boats were constantly recording movements of the U.S. warships deployed in the Persian Gulf. Yeah, there's more to read. I didn't give it all to you, but I gave you a number of the highlights. Pretty insane, is it not? These people, once they obtain their nuclear capabilities, they will do what their charter has sworn them to do. And what is that? Well, it's to destroy the little Satan, which is Israel. Oh yeah, it's also to destroy the big Satan, which is the United States of America. And our administration is working hand in hand to ensure that they achieve both of those objectives. How insane is any and all of this? Just asking. Read the article. You know what I think. You know what these whacked out generals think. Let me know what you think.